Get ready for more quirk. The critically acclaimed CBS Original ELSBETH is back for Season 2. CBS Thursday, Carrie Preston returns as the unexpectedly brilliant attorney Elsbeth Tassioni, working with the NYPD to catch the city's most well-heeled murderers. Every week brings new mysteries and surprising new guest stars, from Nathan Lane to Vanessa Williams, but always the same Elsbeth. Don't miss a moment. Elsbeth is all new on CBS Thursday at 10/9 Central as part of CBS Premiere Week and streaming on Paramount+. Hello, from Wonder Media Network, I'm Jenny Kaplan, and this is Womanica. This episode is brought to you by the CBS Original ELSBETH. Every Saturday this month, we're focusing on different women who've achieved remarkable success and influence in their respective fields by upholding unique points of view and being exemplary leaders, while remaining true to themselves. Today, we're telling the story of a woman who's resolved some of the biggest scandals in recent American history. Whether she be working with a celebrity, a CEO, or the President of the United States, this woman's ability to remain calm and map out a plan of attack on her murder board has made her a legend. She's known simply as the professional fixer. Let's talk about Judy Smith. Judy was born in Washington, D.C. in 1958. It was apparent from a very early age that she was a natural at solving problems. One day, she ran into her neighborhood alleyway to break up a fight that started over dodgeball. She was just 7 years old. Later, she received her BA in Public Relations at Boston University and enrolled at American University, where she would get her law degree. There, she would become the first African-American woman to serve as executive director of its law review. But Judy's first gig wasn't in a courtroom, at least not as a lawyer. Fresh out of law school, Judy had lunch with a friend who was working with a legal team investigating the Reagan administration. On November 25, 1986, President Reagan had admitted to a full conference room that funds from an illegal arms trade with Iran had been used to buy weapons for the Contra rebels. This is known as the Iran-Contra scandal. Curious for her take, Judy's friend asked Judy, "How was the legal team doing? Were they handling the crisis well?" Judy's response, "You kind of suck a little bit. The messages are not transparent. I don't think people believe you." The next day, Judy was brought on to help, and she completely immersed herself in the world of crisis management. Judy's work on this investigation would send her to businesses around the D.C. area, leading her to work as a federal prosecutor in the U.S. Attorney's Office. Her name began to make rounds in the circles of the elite, until it landed on the desk of a particularly important man. When Judy received a call from the White House, she initially thought it was a joke. She had been in important places, but she didn't have any connections, nor had she made any donations to any political party, so she hung up. It took a call from the president himself to convince her that yes, they were in fact asking for her. And in 1991, Judy became the deputy press secretary to President George H.W. Bush. She was now privy to global crises and even in a position to advise the head of state. Just a year in, she convinced Bush Sr. to visit L.A. in the wake of the Rodney King riots. This may not seem like much now, but a conservative party member showing concern for a victim of racial police brutality wasn't par for the course in the 90s. Needless to say, she had influence. Not one to stay in place for too long, Judy left the White House to pursue crisis management full-time. She founded her own company, Smith & Co., in 1993. It was a business dedicated to protecting the client's most valuable assets, their reputation, brand, and valuation. No longer under the watchful eye of the state, Judy and her firm operated in the shadows. They didn't make a habit of advertising who walked through their doors or who needed their help. Privacy was key, and that attracted the attention of some big celebrities. You name it, Angelina Jolie, Wesley Snipes, Michael Vick, Paula Deen, all needed her assistance. And no one needed it more than Judy's most infamous client.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Monica Lewinsky. After the news broke of Monica's affair with then-President Bill Clinton, she became a victim of the 24-hour news cycle. There was no place her face wasn't plastered. Her reputation was ruined. Yet Judy took her on as a client, helping her traverse the media by staying out of the spotlight and making sure that the public knew she was being cooperative. If Judy and Monica had to be seen, they did it in style. There's an iconic photo of Judy leading Lewinsky through a crowd of reporters. Judy's hair is pulled into a ponytail, her eyes hidden behind dark sunglasses. She's dressed in what would become her signature, a white suit. Judy continued her work, remaining Washington's best-kept secret. And after a couple of decades, her name started making the rounds again, this time in the writer's room of ABC Studios. Judy's decades-long career attracted the attention of Shonda Rhimes. She became not only the inspiration, but a producer for the hit television series Scandal. On the show, main character Olivia Pope and her firm work around the clock to deal with political scandals surrounding the Washington elite. Judy worked closely with scripts, but she never gave out her secrets. She would only consult on how one would act if certain things were to happen. And she donated her outfits to create Olivia Pope's signature look, a white suit. To be clear, the show was inspired, not based on Judy's life. Judy has made it abundantly clear that she has never had an affair or slapped a president. Today, Judy's still in crisis management with offices in Los Angeles, New York, and London. She's also not under the radar anymore. If you take a peek at her social media, she can be seen giving advice to women on how to navigate their workspaces, or preaching the importance of being your honest and authentic self. For more information, find us on Facebook and Instagram at Womanica Podcast. Special thanks to Liz Kaplan, my favorite sister and co-creator. Talk to you on Monday. Get ready for more Quirk. The critically acclaimed CBS Original ELSBETH is back for Season 2. CBS Thursday, Carrie Preston returns as the unexpectedly brilliant attorney Elsbeth Tassioni, working with the NYPD to catch the city's most well-heeled murderers. Every week brings new mysteries and surprising new guest stars, from Nathan Lane to Vanessa Williams, but always the same Elsbeth. Don't miss a moment. Elsbeth is all new on CBS Thursday at 10/9 Central as part of CBS Premiere Week and streaming on Paramount+.